Look at me, I'm my own worst enemy. Beat myself up now, every chance I see. Nice to everyone when it comes to me. Cut myself up with brutal honesty. How can you love if you don't love yourself? If you don't love yourself, you can't love no one else. How can you love if you don't love yourself? If you don't love yourself, you can't love no one else. If you don't love yourself, you can't love no one else. If you don't love yourself, you can't love no one else. Look at you, you're just as fucked up as me. Only difference is I'll speak honestly. Nice to everyone when it comes to me. It's like you hate yourself. Don't see what I see. How can you love if you don't love yourself? If you don't love yourself, you can't love no one else. How can you love if you don't love yourself? If you don't love yourself, you can't love no one else. If you don't love yourself, you can't love no one else. If you don't love yourself, you can't love no one else. Every twist and turn that a life takes, like a boat in the sea when the wave breaks. Every night is the dawn of a new day. You don't lose it, you learn from your mistakes. Every twist and turn that a life takes, like a boat in the sea when the wave breaks. Every night is the dawn of a new day. You don't lose it, you learn from your mistakes. If you don't love yourself, don't love yourself. You cannot let you love no one. If you don't love yourself, you can't love no one else. How can you love if you don't love yourself?
Good evening, all of you. Welcome to the Ascended Masters with one that you've probably not heard of before. He is Kabshiel. He is an angel, and he's not known of that well. I've been drawn to him for a reason, so we'll find out more on why I've been drawn to him and what he's got to tell us. I only know very little about him. He's a divine angel, an angel of grace. They do have him mentioned with regard to Islam in the Quran, but very little on him in there. I've already picked up that he's got a strong energy, but I wanted to find out what he wants to give us, why he's come forward. What I am surprised about, with the little bit I do know about him, and this was booked back in end of last year, is that it's quite significant that it's today that he's coming through. So I can tell you, laughter, love of the heart, oneself, which is kind of a large part of what's Chemis that I've just been done today, but that wasn't booked till after the March. So coincidences are never coincidences. So I'm looking forward to bringing him through. Before I start, let me give you a little poem. And today you're going to be blessed with a poem that I've written myself last night. But listen, that isn't the time for it at the moment. So this poem is called I'm Completely Simply Because I Am Imperfect. I'm complete simply because I'm imperfect, by Rupi Kaur. We think we are lost, while our full, found, and complete selves are somewhere in the future. We get on our hands and knees thinking self-improvement will help us reach them. But this finding ourselves is not how it should be. It's never going to end. I'm tired of putting off life until I have more information on who I am. I'm a new person every month, always becoming and unbecoming. Only to become again. Our fuller selves are not off in the future. They're right here, in the only moment that exists. I don't need fixing. I'll be searching for answers my whole life. Not because I'm a half-formed thing, but because I'm brilliant enough to keep growing. Everything necessary to live a vivid life already exists in me. Remember that yourselves, all of you. So let's draw him.
You're better than the best. I'm lucky just to linger in your night.
And the grub side of my pillow. That's right.
Completely unaware.
Have to cut that, yeah.
Nothing can compare to where you set me. Lets me know that it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. In the moments when my good times start to fade, you make me smile like the sun. Fall out of bed, sing like a bird, busy in my head, spin like a record, crazy
Yeah, on a Sunday night.
You make me dance like a fool,
Hey,
forget
how I breathe, shine like a fool, burns like a breeze.
just the thought of
You can't make me wild.
oh, you make me smile. Even when you're gone, somehow you come along just like a flower poking through the sidewalk crack. And just like that, you steal away the rain. And just like that, you make
You
me
smile like a bird, fall out of bed, sing like a bird, busy as a bird, sing like a wicked, crazy on a Sunday night. You dance like a fool, forget how to breathe, shine like a fool, runs like a breeze. Just the thought of you can't make me wild.
oh, you make me smile. Don't know how I live without you, 'cause every time that I get around you, I see the best of me inside your eyes. You make me smile.
Wow.
You make me dance like a fool, forget how to breathe, shine like gold, buzz like green.
Just the thought of you can't make me wild.
You
Make me smile like a fool, fall out of bed, sing like a bird, busy as a bird.
like a record, crazy on a Sunday night. You make me dance like a fool, forget how to breathe, shine like gold, buzz like a bee. Just the thought of you can drive me wild. Oh, you make me smile. You make me smile. Oh, you make me smile. You make me smile. Oh, you make me smile. reflection in the mirror. Why am I doing this to myself? Losing my mind on a tiny error. I nearly left the real me on the shelf. No, 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 no. Losing heart in the burn of the stars. Seeing is deceiving, dreaming is believing. It's okay not to be okay. Sometimes it's hard to follow your heart. Tears don't mean you're losing, everybody's losing. Just be true to who you are. No, 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 no. Brushing my hair, do I look perfect? I forgot what to do to fit the mold.
I'm giving he comes in green light.
The more I try, the less it's working. Yeah, yeah. 'Cause everything inside me screams no, 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 It's okay not to be okay. Sometimes it's hard to follow your heart. But tears don't mean you're losing. Everybody's bruising. There's nothing wrong with who you are. Egos, fake shows like boom, just go and leave me alone. Real talk, real life, good love, good night with a smile. That's my That's my home. No. Just be true to who you are. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He was a monk. He was a Buddhist monk. Before the angel. The magic wand is so. Because of the sceptres from the past. So, somehow he's ended up being a keeper of a sceptre, and I don't know exactly with regard to that. He did live on the earth, and he would have lost his family quite young, ended up living with the monks, which he ended up becoming a monk. Wasn't his ideal. Spent a large portion of the life wishing he was somewhere else because he remembered previous life, family. Took him a great deal of time to let go of that. I want to say he's talking about 2,500 BC. Perhaps even a bit more. I'm saying 5,000 BC. Perhaps it took from the 5,000 to have become the angel that he is today, with an ascension further on from the Earth's energy. But he was a keeper of a sceptre. So he learned the importance of laughter, even if it's with him. It might not be the best, but it still could be the best around you, depending on where you choose the starting point of vision, to see what's actually around you. Because how you see is your perspective. So he's saying you even laughed. Well, how has this happened? Look where I am now. Could be worse. He had his faith and his belief. But he knew in his higher self, came to terms with his higher self, who'd be looking down, laughing at his situation. Wasn't what he had planned, but perhaps it was his divine plan. He was healthy, he was strong. So if there's a sceptre a wand, you've all got a wand. Use your wand, create your magic, because no one else can create the magic. Even a magician, the wand doesn't give him the power. It's the powers within. No matter what path it took to get him to the level of magician within. Can't judge for that. Everyone's got a choice. It's not judged when you're above. It is when down below. But they've got a right to exchange souls, you know. The only communication I had in the past was communicating in writing that I hoped would last. Yes, we got to talk. Talk we did. But when it was called for, we evaluated everything and held ancient secrets, you know. I looked after the jewels when others were long gone. They'd been killed. I was all alone. I was for a very long time. I didn't give up. I kept my faith, you see. I wanted to see. I had something to see. I never truly was alone, you see. So when you're thinking like that, that's just not the case. But to see it for a start, look inside yourselves. That's where the truth is, not the mind, you know. So good evening. Kabshiel. Most of you won't know. So I work with communication. I did back then, still doing it now. But as I didn't have the time in that life, you see, to communicate important messages to others, you see. Yes, in a book and in writing in text, but not vocabulary. It was something I'm keen on. Communication as a start. But let me ask you an open question to begin. Where does communication really begin? Have a ponder for a moment, and I'll tell you my thoughts. It's up to you if you listen to it. But I think it'll let you see things differently. If I told you communication began within thee, if you think back to babies, they coo to themselves. They're communicating within themselves, as well as vocally, and they laugh at their sound. So communication is within one's herself. That's where it can be found. So you must communicate well and not tell a wrong quest. Be kind, otherwise it'll leave a weight on your chest. So talking of weights, there's a lot now that can leave that weight. That weight all over you. As if you're a set of scales yourself. When you put the weight there, out of balance you become. And you know that's not fun, and then you get stuck. Don't know how to escape, to make it balanced once more. And don't reach out to others in the same way. Because often you don't know what weight was caused to initially set the imbalance. So communication, it starts with yourself. And as I said, with the weight that's around, I really do help you communicate with yourselves to bring about change, learning how to love yourself. It's the only way to release the pressures around. So I'm also can be called for releasing the past, easing pain of grief, not ridding it, because that just won't be the case. So I can ease the pain of grief. You'll still have some there, but it's about communicating, you see, seeing things differently, like I did, you see. So you can call me forward for getting over stew. And if you know the change you need to do, especially if it's regard a relationship, you see, I've got to truly understand myself while on earth, you see. So if you can need a little help, some guidance, or you know others that do, perhaps to do with a immense tricky relationship with a touch of abuse, then that's one of my very valuable use. I went through it myself as a child, you see, and watched the impact it had on my mother. And he. Yes, back then, I wasn't talking about a love relationship, you see, but there were ones that had, or thought they had more power than thee. So they would boss round whole families, you see, at their beck and call, and that was supposedly not slavery. But if you didn't listen, they killed, you see. That's why I got to live with the monk Like I said, through the medium at the start, I didn't see it clearly, not at the start. I hated it. I didn't want to be where I was. Felt I was a prisoner. Which makes me smile, you see. Because when the others got killed, I felt rather free. I was in the same environment, behind the same walls that I'd once thought was a prison. So when I saw it as safety, it changed my views. I got to love where I was. Your heart delivers these like little cues to tell you to look differently. Or ponder, quieten the mind down. Choose how you look at things, and laughter can be found. I haven't done this quite a while, I need a little break, you see. So he's meant to be an angel of divine grace. Divine grace is an opportunity to experience maybe the negative and the magical, and often instantaneous resolution to an issue or a problem by looking differently, and he can guide and help you there. It doesn't require any effort, not really on your part. Grace just happens. So you put the intention out there, and it can last. So he passes divine grace, and we're being told not just in words, but in form and energy, that you'll have known before being down on earth, which is the divine after all. So if you call on him with an open heart and a willing open mind, he can help you almost with him doing it, instantly lift any burdens of past hurt. He can help you release any memories or residual energies of abusive relationships. He doesn't just mean physically or with regard to lovingly. Could be with regard down to a career. But that type of abusive relationship may still affect the heart. Not necessarily a broken, but it could leave it rather bruised. So he can provide his own warm hands around a broken heart. Not to fix a loss, but to lighten it, you see. Because his hands were once of an earthly energy. So you can reside with it more than an archangel would. Because it'd overpower you if they used their hands like he would. So, in a lot of ways, he can be associated with manifesting magical outcomes, if you look at it like that, changing the way you feel about yourself or past and bringing about change. So if you know a particular difficulty, situation, then you can connect with him. All you have to be open to is letting go of your fears and allow him to direct your thoughts and actions. Not telling you what to do, but showing you a different way to see. But then you've got to be open to let him communicate in your imagination. Let it be. You see, life's journey can be filled with anguish and pain, but it's your choice. If you want to live the same life, no differently, but with joy instead of the pain. You see, two people, they could be doing the same. One could tell a happy story, while the other's living in pain. So what's the difference between the two? So it's a bit of a contradiction, a swap of energies, you see. The one in pain may be looking at minute detail
you see. Living only in this moment now. Focusing on what went wrong in the past. No dream, no vision of what he's doing, where he's going. Who can be lonely, you see. Whereas the one in joy could be doing the same. May have had the past identical as such, doing the same things in the present, focusing on the present. But when the vision's for ahead, he knows where he's going, he knows what he's doing, you say. There's a little story that I know you've heard before. Two stonemasons working opposite each other on the floor. You go up to one, ask what he's doing. I'm cutting a brick. Can't you see that, you lot? It doesn't take a great mind to see what I've got. A chisel, a rock. I'm shaping it, you see. That's what I'm doing. Thank you. Goodbye, you see. You go to the other. You ask the same damn question. What are you doing, can I ask, with an inquisitive mind? I'm building a cathedral. It may not look a lot, but my contribution, give you a place to pray. He has a great vision, so he's happy with what he does. Whereas the other one sees it as brick after brick, getting bored, not seeing the vision, not looking at how it's growing or how it's grown. So you build your life just like a cathedral. Each day you have bricks. Do you focus? Do you focus on the rubbish? If you look at it that way, or do you clean up the rubbish by processing it in a different way, recycling it, see it as something different? See the bigger vision of the good you brought. I was around earlier with some words that you heard. That was to you. Meryl, you did a lovely job turning around some thoughts. You were very hard. You didn't call on me, though. You know you can. So, Kabshiel, remember it. In the future, I don't get many calls. I'm not known of. It takes a call, you see. I'm not like an archangel that can view everything. I need to have my door knocked, so to speak. Invoke me, which I've given to the medium how you can do just that. It's very powerful. Invocation. It gives me a heads up on what you need, so I can come down to earth with the tools that you need. The tools being visions. And you ask what I do? I'm helping build a divine being. That's you. One moment, please. Oh, it's quite a bit strange being back in a body for so long. Now, what I just said, some of you at the start would have thought that would be a difficult conversation to have with anyone, you see. So when there's a difficult conversation to be had, you can call upon me. I can show you a way of doing it with love, not hate. Show you where to begin. How to smooth it down, not let it be delivered, bumpy and bouncing around, where it could be picked on, pulled apart, with the words that you used. Stop, pause, think. We can flatten it out, so it's a lovely provocation to get some results, some changes you need. When you think, if you approach, that you may lose somehow, if it was to do with work, then abundance somehow. But you are yourselves, you are unique. You speak out in spirit, so don't hold back. Just do it in kindness. Point out your own value. Say what you need. Not once like footballers. They get paid for playing with their knees.
Okay. So you can call him forward to help when you may know what to do, but you don't know how to deliver it in a way that wouldn't get negativity thrown back. Probably not that you're wanting negativity, but you know on this topic that you'll get just that. So he can show you how to communicate even the most challenging information, thank you, with ease and good humour. See, the humour, the energy you put out is the energy you get back, thank you. So that's why the laughter goes so well with this. So if you wanted someone to actually continue reading what he was writing, he had to have humour around himself. Otherwise it would be boring and it'd be put there on the back shelf. So it's the same when you deliver a message, even vocally. You've got to do it with love and laughter, and it can be accepted with ease. So he likes to work with both written and audible communication. So perhaps at the moment I'm get a bit of paper out before he comes through to you. Even if you don't use it now, so you've got the template for future. He wishes you to write the greeting to him. Kabshiel, fill me with your divine light and grace. Answer my call, answer my prayer. Help me to create a life filled with laughter, happiness and joy. Please help me resolve, write and telling your problem. Finish it with, your compassion can show me solutions beyond my wildest dreams. Please assist me in manifesting easily and effortlessly. You might wonder, he says, why he's directing you to write this way? Well, it's communication. It's already bringing positivity your way. So, let's all read again. Kabshiel, fill me with your divine light and grace. Yes, I can do it that way. So you can speak it or write it, but it seems to have just implied writing it, even though he said that. Perhaps both. It might be like keeping an eye on your inner thoughts. So let me share this so you can see it with what he's trying to give. So Kabshiel, fill me with your divine light and grace. Answer my call, my prayer, and help me to create a life filled with laughter, common happiness and joy. Please help me resolve X, Y, Z. Your compassion can show me solutions beyond my wildest dreams. Please assist me in manifesting them easily and effortlessly. And then he's telling me white, yellow, or green. Because you'll have a yellow or a green candle at home. But write it down, whatever the issues are. Write it down 3 times. 3, we know there's a divine number. And once you've then written it and you've called him or spoken it aloud, burn the paper. So you can't change it. It's set in stone as it turns into ash. So you've set it into motion in a very positive way. No doubt, no hesitation in what's been written. And that's the purpose of writing it positively in that way when you call him, you see. The tools he spoke about, It's the universe itself, it's energy. So you are the tool, as he is to you. So you're the tool to yourself. But through his energy, you see. So in a moment, if you can think of something you'd like him to come forward for. He says, speaking aloud for the moment. You don't need to burn it at all. But you can do that in the future now that you know. Because he's already here. He's burning that flame. He's got the white, yellow and green around him. So he can burn the words all the same. Send it into the universe. There's no point sending it up while I'm already down here, he's saying.
So some might call me a daft angel, you see. I don't do it in the same way as a lot of the others. But my vibration isn't as high, not as some of them you call. Compared to Archangel Michael, I'm ever so small. I don't mean like that, but I wouldn't know at all. But he is very, very tall. In energy form anyway, that's right. But if I needed him, I can expand my energy and may not be as tall. But in times of need, I can call on his own courage, so it matches me and him. I temporarily become that huge angel energy. I tell you this, and you can do the same. Believe it. He's always lending energy. You just got to call it in and believe. It's there for you to use. You can't use it on Earth. There's no grounding, you see. I know you already know this. But I pick up. You don't always use it, you see. So it's just a point in my communication, a reminder, a reference. So if you'd like to call me forward, in a moment 3 times, say it out loud, and I can help you find. I can deliver what you need. You may hear me, you may feel me, but know and you will know I'm there. If you think you've not heard me, and there may be a bit of a block between vibrations, then I'll deliver it into you, just like high-pitched noises you get. I blow it into your heart, so you'll never forget.
So I'll pass it over to you and him. Call him forward. You may know instantly there's something from the past, pain that you still may look at someone and hate them, which is the last thing that you need, should be released. Could be from when you went to school many, many years ago. So although you don't think of it every day, it's still got a mark on your heart, a spot. We can help remove it. So back to anything where you think you hate one you see, and it can remove it. Could be from something recent, where you've got some pain. Write down whatever you want, and he can help you with it. So let me just play this in the background. While you do that in your time.
Bountiful, blissful, and beautiful. Bountiful, blissful, and beautiful I am. bountiful, blissful, and beautiful we are. We are bountiful, blissful, and beautiful we are. Bountiful, blissful, and beautiful we are. We are bountiful, blissful, and beautiful. Bountiful, blissful, and beautiful we are. We are bountiful, blissful, and beautiful. Bountiful, blissful, and beautiful we are. We are bountiful, blissful, and beautiful. Bountiful, blissful, and beautiful we are. We are bountiful, blissful, and beautiful. Bountiful, blissful, and beautiful we are.
We are all bountiful, blissful, beautiful. We're all the same. Even those not ascended this high, from the same. We all have wings, just need nowhere to look. That's easy, just takes a higher perspective. In everything on earth, you can choose to fly high, higher than the negative. Down there with you. Choose, it's a choice. Some will not see, but I know you there with me can see it quite clearly. You do for others, it's just hard for oneself. So remember your beauty. That's where it starts, within oneself. Good night to all of you. I look forward to more communication. Don't leave me on the shelf. Let's have a conversation.
Now, this might not be the best poem in the world, if you can quite call it that, but it came from somewhere last night. So I'll read it out. You are not small. You are not unworthy. You are not insignificant. So stop your worry. The universe wove you uniquely. So fill this with pride. Just like a constellation, you're the way you're meant to reside. In your body that's from right down here on earth. He can't live alone. Even if it feels like to you like a curse. It's like the seaweed. It doesn't exist without the tide. You're what lights your inside. You're from out there, sublime, universe energy, creating that star that's truly you, your inner beauty. That lights up so bright, not from your head, but your side. It's in your heart, not your mind. Let it out, don't hide. Your soul, your spirit was sent here to thrive. Look at it smartly, no longer hide. Look at it rightly, you'll see that's right, what I say. Your spirit lives on, you're an endless soul. You're never just a today. You are bound by stardust, altogether in some way. Spectacular, not created by the energy of the universe itself. You're part of the universe, sent to represent itself, down here on earth. And that, my darlings, is almost the end. The truth of it is that is so. And be so. And there'll never be an end. So get on with life the best way you know how. Right now is all you can do. Your body accepts this, which is maybe not what you do. But that's the only way to go. It's thankful you are down here, you know. Without your spirit, it would not exist at all. So live in happiness, coexist, till you return to the higher realm, you know. You remember it subconsciously and all the fun, which leaves you feeling this way. That can leave you feeling lost, but love yourself for all that others cannot resist. In your warmth, your love, your light that helps all exist. See this and know this is why you're down here. Love yourself, if only for this. There's plenty more for you to know, for you to see, once you accept the light that is you, you know. So I'm not quite sure where that came from, but hopefully that makes sense. And I'll leave you with this song.
Slip inside the eye of your mind. Don't you know you might find a better place to play? You said that you'd never be, but all the things that you see slowly fade away. So I start a revolution from my door. 'Cause you said the brains I had went to my head. Step outside, summertime too. Stand up beside the fireplace. Take that look from off your face. You ain't never gonna burn my heart out. So Sally can wait. She knows it's too late as we're walking on by. Her soul slides away, but don't look back in anger. I heard you say. Take me to the place where you go, where nobody knows. If you spend all day, please don't put your life in the hands of a rock and roll band. Throw it all away. I'm gonna start a revolution from my bed. 'Cause you said the brains I had went to my head. Step outside, the summertime's in bloom. Stand up beside the fireplace. Take that look from off your face. 'Cause you ain't ever gonna burn my heart out. So Sally can wait. She knows it's too late as she's walking on by. My soul slides away, but don't look back in anger. I heard you say. So Sally can wait. She knows it's too late as we're walking on by. Her soul slides away, but
Don't look back in anger.
I
heard you say. Tony just coming out, so don't be a Karen, be a Sally. So good night to all of you with regard to connecting with the Ascended Masters. That was Kabshiel.